this breakfast can either go really well or terribly wrong. Welcome back to another Sunday breakfast in Benidorm town. Today we are right in the old town by the castle of Viewpoint. And this breakfast can either go really well or terribly wrong. Let's see which one of the two it will be. We're located right by the St. James and St. Anne's Church next to the Gastro Hotel Campali, and we'll be heading to one of the locations that has the most privileged views of the whole entire Benidorm town. Levante Beach, Poniente Beach, and the castle Viewpoint. Everything is here nearby. One of the three only places that are available here in the old town, and this is the ice cream, coffee, restaurant, all in one place, El Castell, or the castle. Let's see which kind of breakfast do they offer right here. Let's find ourselves a table and sit down before it actually gets all packed up, which it is already technically. We found a space right here by the church with views towards the Poniente Beach, but technically we can see all of it. The castle, the square, plenty of people out here. Let's see what they offer. We've sat down on the terrace. Let me show you the menu that they have out here for breakfast and in general meals and different types of snacks. This is how the menu looks like. It's in 3 languages, Spanish, English, and French. And there's a lot of rations, portions of different kinds, typical patatas bravas, omelets, etc. Then we have more rations here, which are ham croquettes, chicken wings, chicken skewers, and many more. Obviously, there's main meals, there's pizzas and pastas, there's salads, there's baguettes, which are like bocadillos, how we call them, burgers or like hamburgers of different kind, hot dogs as well. Plus, we have main plates, which are like meat dishes, fish dishes, and then there's rices too. I think it's minimum for 2 people when they cook rices, you have to ask. Not just like one portion because they cook specifically for you. And yeah, that is basically it. But I wonder where all the drinks are. There's nothing here. So maybe there's another cart or maybe there's none. Maybe it's just like on the way, on the go. Standard pricing and that's it. Sandwiches do look quite good. Maybe I should get one of those or a bocadillo. Let's see what we'll be getting for today's breakfast. Definitely not pasta and pizza, but sandwich does sound quite nice for today's breakfast. Then we have coffee with cake offer, $4.45, coffee and brandy, $4.55. These are the other offer that they have separately. And then ice creams, waffles, etc. A lot of ice cream options, perfect for summer, definitely. And with some waffles, with some crepes and milkshakes. I didn't see a lot of options for breakfast there. There's bocadillos, there's sandwiches, there's like some things, but I didn't see like typical Spanish breakfast options. It's not like in the menu. It is probably, and almost 100% it is here. You can ask for it, but it's not like fixed in the menu. It's not put here. Also, I didn't see prices for coffees and teas. Maybe they have like a separate menu they didn't bring us, but we've asked for a menu to see the breakfast options, and this is the only one that we've got. So we'll see about that. This place has very mixed reviews. People either love it absolutely or hate it absolutely. It's like between 4, 5, and 1 and 2 stars, battling up everywhere. So we are really curious to see what actually is going on, and the vast majority of 1-star reviews were a little bit about the food, but the vast majority were because of the service. So we're really curious on how it's going to be because it is Sunday and it is packed up here by the castle. We've asked already for the breakfast options. I've gotten myself some tea, some drinks. We've gotten 2 of the sandwiches to try it out. And we've been brought like a plate like this. I'm going to show it to you guys now. We have the cutlery all put like that with a napkin. We have some salt and pepper. And we also have some of the sauces. Let's see what we have. We have some ketchup. We have some mustard. We have some mustard again, mayo, and we have some barbecue. Ooh, that's nice actually. Barbecue sauce,
No other type of sauce, but this is like the barbecue one that they have here. Quite a lot, quite enough. 3 types of these plus the barbecue plus salt and pepper. That's actually quite good, especially if you're getting just a sandwich, and even if it's not just a sandwich, like for fries and stuff, that's perfect combination. We came here at 10:30. We thought it's not going to be as busy. This place opened up just at 10 in the morning, so we thought, hey, how busy can it actually be? But we forgot that it's Sunday, so actually this place is as busy as it could ever be. The viewpoint is packed up. People are heading to the viewpoint and then just stopping for drinks here nearby, and they didn't even use all their tables just yet, but it's already more than 30-40 people here. And when we came here, it was empty, but now it's full. We've gotten our drinks. Quite quick service, honestly. I'm very surprised because it's really busy here, but I suppose that they split in sections, so this section is one person that's attending it. And actually it's quite nice. We have the tea there. I've asked for rooibos because that's the one that I drink without tea. Rooibos Relax. It's exactly what I need for a Sunday morning. And then we have cups. These are matchy. Looks lovely. Love these types of cups. For me, they look like typical Mediterranean, like sand and water. Their own branded, by the way, sugar packs. It's from someone else's, I think. Back. Ugh, I'm not gonna touch it. It's from someone else's coffee. Someone didn't use it and they put it for me. Yeah, that's not a good thing. And some, I do like these ones, candelas. They're like biscuits, like small biscuits. This one is with chocolate. There's different types of them. Love it. Looks very nice. Looks fancy. And the tea itself, everything looks clean, and the tea looks absolutely amazing. It's just that this one, they brought it from a separate, like someone didn't use it, but you can see it's like it's from someone else's place. So yeah, that's the only down thing, but everything else is clean and tidy. Let's drink our tea before we have our breakfast. And we also have 1 bottle of water. This is half liter, by the way, and it's actually a very good brand, one of the best ones. Solan de Cabras, one of the more expensive waters actually. Let's try the tea. It's rooibos relaxing one, so I really hope it doesn't have like any, I don't think it should have like very strong herbs, but it does taste really nice. We've received the 2 of the sandwiches, and from the looks of it, they look pretty much the same, with the exception probably that this one has some chicken. A lot of lettuce, quite a big sandwich. Toasted. We'll have to wait and see what it tastes like on the inside. And then the other one is this one. That one was the club sandwich, and this one is called different. This one is Castell, which is the castle. This is like a typical their sandwich, like, you know, like the one they specialize in. This is ham, cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato it should have, and mayo, I think. If I'm not wrong, that is how it looked like. But once again, there's a lot of lettuce, but I like it. Honestly, I'm a fan of lettuce, so that's perfectly fine by me. Some nice bacon here. We need to slice it, I think, and just see how it looks like in one single slice. I think there we'll be able to get better on what it is, but it was very quick.
I've cut it in half. Did manage to do so. And look at this. This is the Castell sandwich. Okay, the other one should look more or less the same, with the exception that there's chicken in it. But it does look quite delicious. Let's try it out. There's quite a lot of mayo here too, which is actually really good. I'm gonna try and get it out of the center, a little bit of everything, because the vast majority of ingredients are right here. It's actually really, really good. It is fresh. It is flavorful. It has mayo, but not too much. All the ingredients are fresh, even tomatoes. It's actually a very, very good service. I don't get why some people do say like bad things about this place, like really bad things. So far, it's been really, really tasty. At least mine. Let's try the other one.
We've tried and cut it in half. This one has way more sauce and it's a different one. Mine has a mayo, but this one has like a herbally, I think, type of sauce. And this is how it looks like from the inside. Way, way fuller than the other one, because this one has chicken, and apart from that there is bacon and it's like shredded chicken, I think. Looks really, really moist and definitely not dry as some of the sandwiches. This must be one of the best ones that we've seen so far with chicken.
Let's try. I've cut a small piece from the other sandwich. This is how it looks like. There's chicken, there's a little bit of everything in it. The sauce is definitely, it's like garlic herbal, which suits chicken, personally. And honestly, it does suit it. It's actually very nice. There's a lot of bacon. Tomato, lettuce is fresh. Really, really fresh. Crispy fresh. Tomatoes also nicely sliced. It's fresh too. Not too old. The chicken, I think the chicken is like shredded chicken you can buy. Not sure, but I think like, because sometimes you have like bags where you like packs where you have like shredded chicken, which you use on top of salads or in sandwiches. I think this is the case. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe. If they will be watching it, which I doubt, we're not that famous, but if they will, let us know if this one is like shredded chicken that you can buy. But I think so. Really tasty. The thing is that it's a nice and moist sandwich, which for chicken sandwiches, it is not as common as you think. A lot of the times when we've tried like a club sandwich with chicken, it was very dry. And I do know a few places where we did try it. But this one has just enough sauce, it's moist, it's nice, it's flavorful. Just what you need to replenish the energy while you're here at the castle viewpoint, to have enough strength to actually get down back to the beach or to where your accommodation is located. I'm gonna take this out already because it's quite warm here on the sunshine. The sun's shining quite hard, so now it's not as cold anymore as it was when we've had some shade still in this area. Overall, it is a very pleasant place. You have gorgeous views. The atmosphere is nice. It's like a typical Spanish, but at the same time, it's in a very touristic area of our town of Benidorm. Delicious meal, nice company. And we've gotten some extra company from the local birds here from the viewpoint. We've been giving them a teeny tiny pieces of bread for them to have some breakfast with us. There's not too many of them here, but still they know that it is a food place. We've finished our breakfast and we'll wait for the receipt and we'll let you know how much it was for the tea, the big bottle of water, which is half of a liter, 500 milliliters, and the two sandwiches that we've gotten, which are actually quite big. I think each one of them was like 650 or 680 more or less. We'll see. This is everything that we've paid. Rooibos tea $2.20 costs here. Water $2.30.
This is actually not 1/3, it's like a big one. It's 500 milliliters, so it's even better. Sandwich, castle sandwich, 650 as I've mentioned, and the club sandwich, 680. Total 1780, which basically is less than 9 euros per person. That is actually very, very good, especially taking into consideration that this is where we're at with all these views and these views of whole entire Benidorm town. Privileged location for this price and delicious food. As you can see, going here for breakfast, this is what we see from our table. Poniente Beach. Right nearby, there's the Malpas Beach. The castle viewpoint that is packed up with people today. You can see how many people there actually are and how busy the terrace is. Look at all this. This is where we were just right now. Absolutely crowded with people. That's the only place here by the castle. And honestly, it's absolutely worth it with all the views that it offers. And many people are heading towards the castle viewpoint. Enjoy the views and then stop nearby for some nice drink, even if it's just a light, fast drink. Grab some water, some juice, some tea, some coffee, and then continue discovering all this area. Perfect place for some nice breakfast. Memorable, I would say, in a kind, in Benidorm town. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Let us know if you've had breakfast here at any point, or maybe after today's video, you will definitely will. Very nice terrace, very nice cafeteria, absolutely worth your attention, with not so bad prices. Honestly, I don't get why there's been so many, not so many, but yeah, definitely there's been either 5-star, 4 stars, or directly 1-star reviews. I feel like a lot of people did that when it was peak season, whenever they were asking for food and it was taking too long, or mostly they were saying that the attention could be better. However, I have to say one thing. A lot of the times this is a really hard job. It is a really hard job almost always. So whenever you go to cafeterias like these, it's like a battlefield, you know, it's always packed up. Even now, look at this, it's the end of November, and even though it's Sunday, the terrace is full. And there's literally 1 or 2 people for the whole entire terrace. So it's really busy, it's very vivid, and waiters cannot be like talking, going slow. They do their job, and that's basically it. So if there's no excessive friendliness or asking you things, that is also fine. Our waiter wasn't asking us things. He was just this, that, and bringing you and taking it down, giving you the receipt. That's that. That's what it is. But it's perfectly fine because we are here to grab some breakfast. We're here to eat, and they are here to make sure you actually get a nice meal, to serve all these things. So that is perfectly fine. I don't feel like it's something bad when things are direct. Maybe in summer season it's slightly worse. Maybe there might be days when they are just over all these things and they just don't tolerate unpleasant maybe customers or something. You know, days happen, but overall I didn't see anything bad. It's actually the other way around. It was really fast. They did exactly what they should be doing. They did it efficiently, effectively. The food was good. Everything was good. And it's not too expensive either. So honestly, I would never ever put it a 1-star review, at least for now, because we've actually been served really, really well. Thank you for accompanying us for today's Sunday breakfast in Benidorm town with a gorgeous view. The famous viewpoint of the castle in Benidorm town. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye!